Hi, and welcome to my guide. Today we are going to do the quest Recipe for Disaster, freeing Pirate Pete. There are no quest requirements, skill requirements, 31 cooking. Items needed: 3 bronze wires, a needle, a fish bowl, a pestle and mortar, between 1 and 5 raw cods, and between 1 and 5 loaves of bread. A knife, some low weight armor, and also some food, armor and weapon to kill 6 monsters of level 30. Now the last item you will need for this quest is a teleportation method to Port Khazar. Port Khazar is located just northeast of Yanil and south of East Ardi. You can simply use the Ardoin teleport and run south. If you haven't completed the quest Plague City or you don't have 51 magic, you can easily use your Ring of Dueling to teleport to Al Kharid. And in Al Kharid you just take the glider to the Grand Tree, exit the Grand Tree, and just take the Spirit Tree to the Three Gnome Village, follow Ekloy to the exit of the maze, and just from the maze run east to Port Khazar, or maybe use a Ring of Dueling to teleport to Castle Wars and run to Port Khazar. When you have all the required stats and items, inspect Pirate Pete. After the conversation is over, go through the southwestern exit and go through the barrier. Then talk to the cook. Then select the option Protecting the Pirate. Then select the option What do I do with all of them? The last option. Where do I get breadcrumbs? Where do I get ground giant crab meat? Where do I get ground kelp? And then the last option, where do I get ground cod? And then thanks. Alright, now use your pestle and mortar on the raw cod to get ground cod. Then use your knife on the bread to get breadcrumbs. Now, how to get the other items? The cook mentioned Murphy, who is located in Port Khazar, so I will see you there. Alright, when you've arrived to the fishing trawler sign, there you'll find Murphy. Talk to him. Talk about Recipe for Disaster. And after a pretty long conversation, talk to him again about Recipe for Disaster, and he will give you a diving apparatus and he will change your fishbowl into a fishbowl helmet. Then wear your fishbowl helmet and your diving apparatus, talk to Murphy about Recipe for Disaster and select yes, let's go diving. Now if you're unable to get on the boat to see this cutscene, this means that you have too much weight in your inventory. Then you'll need to go to the bank in Yanil and deposit your most heavy stuff, or maybe bring some less food. When you do get underwater, just click a bit north. You'll swim north and there you'll find some kelp. click about 5 times on the kelp. So you take 5 kelps, should be enough. Then go further north. There you'll see a Mogre guard. Go to that Mogre guard, and north of him there you should find some other Mogres called Mung. There you go. Talk to him. But before you can enter the crab pen, you will need to do Mung a favor. So go a bit south, then go west, until you see some red dots. Go to those red dots. Those are rocks. Pick 5 up. When you have 5 rocks in your inventory, just go a bit north and enter the underwater cavern entrance. And now you're able to stand. Equip your weapon and then kill 5 mudskippers of level 30 or 31. You will need to give Nung 5 mudskipper hides. Alright, when you've killed the 5th and the last mudskipper, pick up your 5th mudskipper hide and exit the underwater cavern entrance. Then go back to Nung and swim east. Talk to him. Alright, now he wants a needle and 3 bronze wires, but because you already have those in your inventory, just talk to him again. And you're now able to enter the crab pen. Try to open the door. The Mogre guard will talk to you, but none says it's okay, so you're able to enter. Now wield your weapon and kill a couple of giant crabs. I suggest about 5, so you get 5 crab meats. Alright, so when you think you have enough crab meat, just simply use home teleport to Lumbridge to technically complete your quest. Alright, so when you've arrived to Lumbridge, first use your pestle and mortar on a crab meat to get ground crab meat. Now when you've done that, also grind your kelp to get ground kelp. Now when you have that, return to the kitchen and talk to the cook. Select the option protecting the parrot. Now just use one of the materials on one of the others and you will get a raw fish cake. Then use your raw fish cake on the cooking range and you will get a cooked or a burnt fish cake. If you have a burnt fish cake, luckily you have gotten enough materials, so just try again. When you finally have gotten a cooked fish cake, enter the dining room, right click on a cooked fish cake and use it on Pirate Pete to complete your quest. Congratulations, you have freed Pirate Pete. You are awarded with 1 quest point, 1000 cooking, fishing, smithing and crafting experience, and also access to the Mogre camp and increased access to the chest. Alright, this was my guide how to free Pirate Pete. Hopefully it helped. Okay, thanks, bye.